Hello guys, and welcome back to Essentials. This session we'll be doing some quick revision on a specific part of The Handmaid's Tale. So during this session, as always, you'll need a pen, either flashcards, paper, a notebook or your iPad, and preferably a copy of the text to refer back to. Please do not forget to like and subscribe for more content on English, GCSE and A-Level. If you happen to be doing AQA A-Level English, please search us on Amazon for our revision workbook for The Handmaid's Tale if you'd like further help on how to master this section. Let's go. So this session we're going to be looking at section 3, night. Let's look at the significance of the section name. Well, as you should know by now, night occurs a few times as a section throughout this text, and like section 1, the title night represents a space for private thoughts, memory and individual identity in a world that suppresses personal freedom. Night is one of the only times Offred can reflect without constant surveillance, making it a symbol of both escape and vulnerability. It also reinforces the contrast between public control and private resistance as Offred's memories and desires challenge Gilead's oppressive regime. So there is only one chapter during this section, and that's chapter 7. Let's look at what happens. So Offred lies in bed reflecting on her past. She recalls a time before Gilead when she and Moira discussed sexual freedom at university, comparing their attitudes towards relationships. She then remembers her mother's involvement in second-wave feminism, including her protests and views on pornography. This leads Offred to another memory, watching a television broadcast featuring a group of women being publicly shamed. Finally, she recalls her failed attempt to escape Gilead with Luke and their daughter. Throughout the chapter, Offred's thoughts are fragmented and unreliable, showing how trauma has affected her recollection of past events. She ends the chapter by stating that storytelling gives her a sense of control, reinforcing the theme of narrative and as resistance. So the key themes explored, we've got memory and identity. Offred's memories act as a form of psychological resistance, allowing her to hold on to who she was before Gilead. Control of women's bodies through her mother's activism and the portrayal of women on television. The chapter explores how women's bodies have been controlled both before and during Gilead. Finally, storytelling as resistance. Offred's narration is an attempt to preserve her truth and reclaim agency in a world where she has little control. So now we're going to look at 3 key quotes from this chapter. The first one is, "We thought we had such problems. How were we to know we were happy?" The theme that's explored in this quote is memory and identity. The rhetorical question and past tense highlight Offred's regret. The irony lies in the fact that she only realizes the freedom she had now that it has been taken away. The shift in perspective makes the reader reflect on how easily rights can be lost. When we think of the past, it's the beautiful things we pick out. We want to believe it was all like that. So in this quote, memory and identity is also explored in this. The collective pronoun we creates a universal truth about nostalgia, showing how Offred and people in general idealize the past. This reinforces the idea that memory is subjective and shaped by personal longing. Finally, the quote, "If it's a story I'm telling, then I have control over the ending." The theme that runs through this quote is storytelling as resistance. The conditional "if" reflects Offred's uncertainty about her own power. The idea that storytelling allows her to have control highlights the act of narration as an act of defiance, a way to reclaim agency in an oppressive world. So thank you so much for getting to the end of this video, and I really hope that has given you more insight into section 3. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!